Are you looking to invest in property, but it's a bit new to you, you're not sure where to go? Then you found the right place. In this video, I cover my top 5 property investment tips for beginners. I'm gonna dive straight into the video, make this a short, snappy video, get to the point so then you can go out and start looking for properties, right? So my tip number 1 is to set a realistic goal, right? And that means that you need to look at your, investing in property as a business. Don't think about it as, just investing general, just buy a house here, buy a house there, no. So when you set, obviously, if it's a business, you want to set some objectives, and the real goal, and it might be a personal goal or a business goal, set it for 3 or 5 years, whatever's comfortable for you, but make it realistic. There's people that come in here and say, oh, I want to be a multi-billionaire in a number of years. Look, if you're an average Joe and you're looking to invest in property, you're not going to become a billionaire. I'm sorry, let's be realistic, right? But something realistic could be, choose a strategy, get educated in it, and have control over 3 properties. Depending on what your situation is. Say you're, if that would be an example for someone that's, starting in property at 25, maybe 10 grand in their bank that they're saved up. So it depends on what your situation is, but set a realistic goal. Not something that's, too small where it's like, okay, I'll get educated over next year. Well, come on, you got 12 months. You want to do something that's probably a bit out of reach, So even if you just miss it, you still made so much progress, right? It's worse to set an easy goal like, I'll get educated in 12 months, and then you're easily gonna smash that out of the park, So that would be my number 1. Tip number 2 is go out there and tell everyone what you do, right? And I think property especially, but business in general, your network is your net worth. So if you go out there and tell people what you do, tell people what services you provide, what you're looking for, and especially at networking events, etc., you're gonna find that things will gravitate to you, from money to deals, whatever you're looking for at that time. Or maybe you can, someone's got a deal and you got the money, and things gravitate. And that's why I say you should go out and tell people. A lot of people try to build their empire in secret, but that way you haven't even got the support of people around you. What you're scared about, or some people are scared about, is having haters, people trying to hate on you, or not really support you in what you're doing. But you're always gonna have haters. Whatever you do in life, just take that from me. Whatever you do in life, someone's gonna hate on some aspects of it. So don't worry about that. If you just go out there, there's gonna be a lot more people supporting you. Your friends, your family are gonna be there for you while pushing you. And the more you get it out, then it's, you've cemented that in everyone's mind that you're a property investor, you're looking for deals. Then you kind of have to keep up with it. Let your ego take run, and you have to smash that goal objective that you set in part 1. Number 3 is find friends or people that have the same interests as you. So you need to be surrounded by people that are in and around the property industry, are a bit geeky about it, and really spend their time learning and understanding the market, ideally in your area or whatever area you're looking to concentrate on. This builds on number 2, where you're gonna build that support group around you, and you have these people where you might have your friends and family support you, but they might not understand how property works, and the numbers, etc. So if you build a little network around you that of people that are property professionals, then you can share your thoughts. You're going through this issue, someone else has done it, you're helping each other build, teamwork makes the dream work, right? So even if you aren't working in the same business, you can share ideas, build that way. And I think just having people around you is good. If someone's a bit further in their journey, they can mentor you, or they give you some support. Or you could do the same thing. One of the most satisfying things is, providing support to someone just started. Tip number 4, this is a mindset thing. You need to take a step back, be open-minded when you're learning about property and the various strategies. A lot of people seem to think property is just, purchasing a property, renting it out. No, there's so much more to it. But you need to unlearn a lot of stuff that you've been taught by, parents, friends that aren't in the industry, to government systems, school. You need to unlearn a bit, or be open-minded to understand that there's a lot more to it than that you've been let on to believe. You need to keep it different to, you know, when you watch, I don't know, Holmes and the Hammer, they make it very emotional, romantic. When you're a property investor, you need to take the emotions out of it. You know, it's just look at the numbers, look at the logistics. Does the deal work? Stack up on paper. What's it look like? You buy or you don't. You know, don't want to get too attached with, you know, we're going to make it look really nice here and the colors and all of that stuff. It's just going to be a hindrance. So that's my tip number 4. Be open-minded when you educate and meet people. Don't bring in your preconceptions that you had you know, property investing. Tip number 5 is, you know what, really and truly, you need to have some sort of obsession, right? You need to be obsessed with property. Not crazy obsessed, but there has to be an amount of, you know, you would go out of your spare time and spend time on Zoopla and Rightmove, you know, looking at your area. What are prices? What are 2 beds selling for in this area? What's the sort of rental demand that you can get? So once you kind of understand this and you build this, you know, this map of the market of your area or whatever area in your mind, then, you know, you can see when you go and see it, when you see a new deal, do those numbers look good? You know, is that too expensive, too cheap? Rental numbers looking a bit, you know, fudged here. It just gives you a better, you will know what you're talking about. You know, when you go and talk to it makes you credible as well. You go talk to an estate agent, it makes it sound like, you know a lot more than you let on. You know, the average investor goes in like, oh, have you got a good deal? They don't even know what the average, you know, sell price for this is. So, you know, you come off a lot more credible as well. So having this obsession of spending some more time, you know, outside your 9 to 5 to actually learn about properties and marketplaces is very, I think, key in general. And from that, you need to just go ahead and, you know, book some viewings. You know, that's how you build the relationship with estate agents, and then they can bring you better deals. So I think, again, going back to networking, it's a relationship game as well. Right, that was my quick snappy 5 top tips for property investors as a beginner. I'm gonna keep watching, learning some more, put a card here to a video, and then on my end screen there'll be a video there. I'll go into, you know, the summary down below, and just keep watching. There's a lot of stuff that will be of interest to you if you're looking at mortgage finance, or, you know, anything else from the other strategies that you can look to build upon within property, because it's not just buying and renting. There's a lot more, rent to rent, HMO, there's so much. Go to my channel, check it out, enjoy it. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. Listen.